Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, and today we're going to check out the Clean Bathroom Bundle. Admittedly, I'm a little bit on the fence about this one because it's kind of weird, because there's items that were on a previous scoreboard in the bundle, and that is just odd. But at the same time, it doesn't really surprise me because those items are fairly popular building pieces. They're like staples of house builds. Most people are going to want them if they don't already have them. Then, of course, the mosaic tile floor, that was already available in the past. That is in the bundle. Also, one of the most popular floors in the game. I freaking love that floor. Now, because I already own basically the majority of this bundle, there's only two new items for me to look at, and that is the two new floors. Now, I will end up purchasing this, and we'll take a look at all of it. Now, on the off chance that you don't own any of this already, the full purchase price of this is 1,800 atoms, which is just, that's a lot of freaking atoms. I will say that the floors are pretty darn awesome. And like I said, the other three pieces are going to be staples of house builds. They're pretty darn popular. Now, I don't know if all in all, it's worth 1,800. That seems a bit steep to me. But then again, I can definitely see it being worthwhile to some people. I'm just grateful that I got my stuff from the scoreboard and previously, so that the two floors aren't all that bad in price. For me, it's totally worth 367 atoms for the two new floors. Now, let's hop over into the game and we'll check it all out, and I'll try to break it all down. Alright, so now that we're in here, I think our first stop is going to be the toilet. The clean toilet, which does look pretty darn good. I mean, on the back of it, you got a roll of toilet paper, which, I mean, at the height of the pandemic, I mean, that roll of toilet paper right there would fetch a hefty sum. But yeah, toilet, pretty darn nice looking. Then you got the sink, which is awesome. It kind of kills me with how empty it is underneath, but I have seen people merge it and make it look really good in other pieces. Then we have the shower, which is awesome, but there is one thing that kind of annoys me about it. I do like the back sides of it. Like, I could see working with that a little bit for something different. Downsides to each of these. The toilet, I mean, you can't interact with it. You can't sit on it. None of that. And the sink, it will give you water, but it gives you dirty water. Which, that doesn't really bother me too much, because I kind of need boiled water more than anything. And then when it comes to the shower, it's pretty darn cool because you got this neat little effect. You can actually take a shower, which pretty much this is the only way you're going to bathe in the game and clean yourself up. Only thing I don't like is the shower curtain. Strictly for the fact that because it has a design on it, it doesn't quite fit every build. Now, as for the floors, mosaic tiles, it's a classic. It is awesome. I love that floor. Now we're going to go over into the two new floors that are in the bundle. Yeah, I can definitely see using both of these in multiple builds down the road. They are really freaking nice. I don't know. It's been a while since we've had some really nice floors. I went, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to get that. So the floors themselves, if you were just going to look at like the floor bundle, totally worth it. Those three floors are awesome. At least in my opinion. You might not dig them as much as me. Now, the other three camp items, though, if you don't already own them and you don't build houses all the time, I'm not sure how often you'll be using all the pieces. but they definitely come in handy in different builds. Now, if you do purchase this and you're wondering, well, hey, where do I find the toilet or the sink? So the shower, you find it in miscellaneous. Then the toilet is in appliances, which is kind of weird. I still think it's a shame, though, that they didn't make this so you could sit on the friggin' toilet. I mean, that seemed like a pretty common idea, but I don't know. And then finally, the sink is in the water category, which does bring the downside that no, you can't build it in a shelter currently. So overall, the bundle, is it worth it? It depends on the buyer, really. But that's going to wrap this one up. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.